welcome to my next project. So we're going to be tiling these tub walls all the way up to the ceiling with some nice fresh clean white tile and a glass mosaic along the back wall. We're just going to spice up this bathroom a little bit, give a little more pop, a little more wow factor, and it's going to be super cheap, super affordable, and we'll get it done. Alright guys, so step one, these things are attached. They're like they're just like extra pieces that they just kind of flopped on there. So I'm going to remove those so we can have one smooth, even surface, not too much like choppiness throughout it. And I'm just going to get a razor blade and cut the caulking because they just look like we caulked it, and we'll be good to go. Just a nice box cutter, razor blade, or whatever, and just cut along the caulking so that way when you try to rip it off, it doesn't rip everything off. You see these fancy TV shows that have these demos, and they use these big old sledgehammers, and they hot mess. So we're just going to try to do a nice even cut all along each edge to have a nice smooth removal. You have to be careful when you're wedging anything in there to try to separate it from the wall, because you could easily mess up the drywall. Drywall is super thin and flimsy, so be careful. Well, it looks like they glued it too. Definitely can't put tile on this rough surface, so we're either going to have to chip it off or grind it down or replace the drywall. Replace the drywall is my last option. You guys, that's sweat. It's gross. Last piece. So we're gonna have to clean up all these edges, get a putty knife and scrape it to where it's level, because these bumps are not gonna give us a nice clean finish. Next step, clean up. Alright guys, so since you couldn't really see it in my demonstration, this is the construction glue that I need to get off. And this is what the Dremel did. A little hard to focus, but it's nice and smooth even though it doesn't look like it. I know there's still some residue, but the residue is fine. We just needed to get this chunky stuff off. I don't know if you can see the thickness that it took off, but it worked great. I love my little Dremel. Okay guys, so time for a personal preference. Where does the tile end? Does it end along with the bathtub, or do you want to bring it all the way out to the end of the wall? And if so, you would have to drop it down because you wouldn't want it cutting off right there. but it's all personal preference. Me personally, I'm not going to go all the way to the end of the wall, just because it's like a curve and I don't want the tile butting up right next to the curve just in case there's like edges, or just don't want that. And I don't want to have to go all the way down because that's a bunch of little pieces that I do not want to cut. So first step, I'm going to make a line all the way up to the ceiling. It has to be straight and level to know where I have to cut off my safeguard, red guard. I call it safeguard, I don't know why. Maybe because it's, I don't know, safeguard. I'm gonna call it safeguard. So where to end the safeguard. I don't want to go past that because it'll ruin the drywall and the paint. So I want to make a nice straight line all the way down so I can lay my tile. I don't know if you've ever dealt with crooked walls, but doing that doesn't always work. These walls are nice and straight, so we got a good line. All right, guys.